funny boy, just watch, cause once things start dissing, it's a sitcom. Rappers always flip-flop, but they can't stand on me. Going buff about they got none, they can't handle me. A band on me, but I got that fresh. These boys playing like they waving text, so now I'm waving taxi. Fuck boys gon' say they best, and I'ma go do my job and then say they shit and make that check. Call me young space cadet. I'm out of this world, and the way I face is at. You probably down in the dumps where you stay in there. You hating ass, you should, bro. You made me spaz.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? M3 Vape coming at you with another YouTube video. Today we're going over the Athena Squonk box. We're not going to go over the kit because I'm going to do a separate video on the RDA, which I use on my V-God mech. Here's the same logo. I'm going to do it separate because I think of them as separate entities technically. So let's go over the kit. Very basic. Squonk, battery. Alright, bottom feeder. On this mod right now, I have my Goon Low Pro, which I found out after I bought the... I literally bought this kit just for the RDA. Turns out I actually like to squonk on a regular now. Just in the house, though. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that the Goon had squonking capabilities until I wanted to try the Squonk mod out without having to mess with the Athena, because I put the other pin in it, so there's no bottom feed available. And then I remembered I had the Goon, and I could have swore it was bottom feed accessible. It turns out it is, so I got it on here. How do I like it? It's a little hard with the Goon to actually get the juice. Let's see if I can do this without spilling it. See how easy the juice came up there? It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes I get it really easy to get the juice to come up, and then sometimes it just won't go through, and I gotta basically put my finger through the whole mod. So it's very finicky, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't for me. Well, when it does work, because I have my coils built on the top for my, just blat and juice on top, I just turn the mech upside down, or the mod upside down like this when I do it, and it wets my cotton perfectly fine for me. I find that 2 full squeezes wets everything good enough for me. I do have some cons about this thing. To be honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of this mod. As my first Squonk kit, it's I do have a lot of things I don't like about it. For instance, like, in order to take the bottle out, I gotta take the battery out, and in order to take the battery out, you gotta pop this off on the back, push that through, and as you see, just putting it in there has already chipped a piece of this off. Normally I'd stop using it now, but it's really hard to get the battery in. Like, it has to be perfectly, see how it's fighting me? It's not perfect on the bottom. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get in. I just wish it was a lot easier. The bottle's not that bad, actually. I kind of like this bottle system opposed to the other ones I've seen. But I really just can't stand... Oh, that goes in the back. Just the way the battery goes in. I keep having to rewrap my batteries because I'm tearing a piece off because it's too far down. It's not easy to get in. The other thing that drives me nuts is this right here. Do you hear that? Only on the up left-hand side. That is really annoying. It's not flush. It's got some movement to it, and every time I grab it or hear that, it really frustrates me. I'm not gonna lie. So, this was $100, 99 technically. I really only bought it for the RDA because I needed a new RDA for my mech mod. So I had Keyshawn tell me about this RDA and how cool it was and how nice it looks. Top airflow, it was great. Wait for the review for this. It's gonna be phenomenal. I couldn't wait, so I said, fuck it, just give me the whole kit. I bought the whole kit. I said maybe I'll sell the kit itself, or just the mod. try to make my money back. But I decided I wanted to keep it, and I wanted to see how squonking was, because I see a couple of YouTubers talking about squonking, a couple of people talk about squonking and how it is. And to be honest with you, if you are getting to squonking, this is probably not the kit for you. This really, this just aggravates me so much. I only have this RDA and the Athena one that came with it that are squonk capable, so maybe if I had another RDA on here that was easier to squonk as well. Like I said, it's really difficult for me to get the juice up sometimes. But other than that, it's basically just a box mechanical mod. That's really all. It reminds me of a tugboat, to be honest with you, like a mini tugboat. It does chuck clouds. I'm gonna try to say that that's possibly the build that's in here. The build that's in here is the Clapton coils that came with my VGod RDA, my VGod Elite RDA. They're reading at 1.18 on my drag. I put it in super mode and it fires instantly. On here it takes a little bit, as you see here. It takes a little bit to ramp up because the ohmage is so high. But it's actually, if they fixed this battery door and I didn't have to take both doors off to get the battery out, I think it would be a lot better. For the price range, it's not that bad. $100 isn't bad. That's not what I'm worried. The fact that it takes so much to take the battery out and then to take the container out to refill it with juice, it's just a pain in the ass. Basically, I have to take both doors off just to change it. That's really a hassle for me. It might not be for some of you guys, but that's my personal preference and my opinion. I do also like this feature right here. If this is up, it won't fire. Doesn't matter what you, just won't fire. Let me show you. You see the connection, right? Doesn't actually touch it. If I put it down, it makes the connection, which fires the mod. I actually find that really cool. So that's a real bonus on this squonk kit here. Performance wise, besides me having trouble with the bottle sometimes, it fires fine. If I put any other RDA on here, it fires without an issue. Doesn't matter what I put on here, it's not giving me an issue with that. I'm thinking I'm probably going to pick up another RDA that allows me to squonk as well, and I'm going to try it with that. And I don't like the fact that the magnet, this magnet right here, technically goes onto the battery. That's another thing I don't like. Like, if you see where it is, it goes onto the battery. I think that's why it does this. But all in all, it's not bad for $100. I think if you want to start squonking and you got $100, I would say to get this kit strictly because of the RDA. That's really, the RDA is at least worth $100 itself. It's out of this world. I do find myself actually really able, because this RDA on here, this goon and this box make it really easy to do tricks. I get really good O's with this. Besides O's though, it's kind of hard for me to do the Bane because I have to pull so long and I can't really keep the vapor in my mouth. So it's not really a thick Bane. It's really easy to do the Dragon with this. And do tornadoes, ridiculous with this. But when it comes to like ghosting and Bane and French inhale and trying to do a jellyfish is a little bit harder, because after you get that initial push, you blow out and you gotta hit. You really don't have that much time to put that smoke into your fucking O. So it is a little bit difficult for that trick. But I think if you just want some, and actually, you know what I forgot to mention is the flavor that I'm getting from this. I'm actually using a new flavor. Ooh, hello. Uniloop by Black Unicorn. This shit is, whew. I had Looper back in the day. I'm gonna do a review on this. I had Looper back in the day, and This is like Looper on crack. This is... And I got mine in 0, actually, because I've been doing a lot of Banes and French inhales and stuff, and I'm trying to perfect them, and Ghost as well. And I don't really want to get a Nick Buzz, so 0 nicotine I'm using on this one, and the flavor is crazy. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. If I lost this mod today, would I go out and buy a new one? Yes. Why? Because of the RDA. If I lost just the box, would I go out and buy a new one? Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. If I had since I have the RDA on this, if I took this off, if I didn't have my Goon Low Pro on there, and I went out and I, left mine at the club or something like that, I probably wouldn't get another one. But that's just my personal opinion. That's my personal preference. Your preference might be different from mine. I'm just giving you my little review and my pros and cons. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and get ready for the Instagram giveaway. It's almost there. I think we're at like 420 or something like that now. We got to get to 550 and it'll be out there. Peace.